Hello, humans. It is me, Fuzz. Yes. And I'm joined with my brother, because we are going to be playing Pokemon Violet. Or Pokemon in general, because he's not playing Pokemon Violet. But we're handling events. And it turns out, you see, I thought we had lost the option to get the Samurott event. Well, my younger brother somehow still has it, despite how they've already released information about the next event that'll be showing up. And it's already out. I actually already have it. Since last time I played, I've been handling things with my Pokemon boxes and trying to organize my Pokemon and all that. I've been brought over more, including more Mews. More Mews? How many did I bring over? 2 or I wouldn't have been able to bring over 3. I feel like I brought over 2. No, I must have had this one here already. So I only brought this one over. Yeah, I couldn't access the other one. Why? Oh, I've had to have gone into the game to get it. That's why I didn't. Okay. But there's a Dialga and Palkia event as well. Which... Oh, I also brought over this. Yes. Anything else I brought over? I brought over one of the members of my Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire team. Yeah. My Samurott. Very nice. And these guys are over here because I'm plotting something to fight my younger brother with. After all, his team still needs to be stopped. I feel like I didn't adequately stop them the previous times. But, the Samurott. Yes, the focus. Oh, I've also tried to reorganize Pokemon over here.
Assuming he doesn't have Psycho Cut, Iron Hands is really good. Really tanky, especially in physical defense, and really powerful. This one isn't an electric terror.
I'll put you here for now because you're pretty much complete, but oh well. Okay. So, to deal with a water type... Let's just hit him full force first and see how it goes.
Belly button. Oh yeah, that's work.
Because in this situation, it's kind of easier on me than it is for you.
Thunder Punch is actually a really good choice.
He is not going to have a ground move, so I don't have to be concerned. He won't have an ice move because that would be absurd, and...
Slam, whirlwind, fake out.
He won't have a fairy move because I can't think of any that would be fitting for him.
Lowers accuracy so he can't hurt anyone.
And he won't have a dragon.
That's such an interesting idea. Wait, I feel like you've tried this on a different terror.
I feel like I wanted to, Connor, but I didn't do it.
Okay. I feel like it didn't work when you tried it.
It can work, and that is a very good tactic. We don't know how much he purifies himself, though. So let's get into the fight and beat the crap out of him. I have to be careful not to lose the event I have right now, which shouldn't be possible, actually. It's more like you have to be careful and not lose the event you have now.
Make sure I don't have my finger on the L button, otherwise I might...
Quick, let's join a union circle. That's the fastest way to ruin things. I'm just kidding.
Maybe. I don't know.
Probably not. Though it might make our connections more stable, I don't know. Let's just not first.
I feel like a switch dance would be a good idea to just have.
And you're still plotting what you're gonna do to this guy?
I'm just bringing in Iron Defense and... No, I won't bring in Iron Defense, but I'll bring in the, that there, and I need to give him an item. Item ship. Since the beginning of the battle is so important.
Do you suppose that you'll be ready sooner or later?
I'm just gonna give him leftovers and I'll be ready.
Okay, I was just contemplating if I can do things in advance. Perhaps I should move over to where the... That's not what the event's supposed to look like. That's a different battle. Where is the event? Oh, great. That part of the map is useless.
Putting my switch really close to yours.
Well, we're not trying to connect just this very second, but I should try in a moment.
Just tell me when you're ready.
So the alarming bit is I don't see the event.
What event?
The one that I have.
What?
I'm confused because that shouldn't make any sense. That should be impossible.
Event
there isn't one.
There's like a sparkling one? No.
There's a psychic one, but that doesn't make any sense.
Any other sparkling ones?
What even is this? This should be impossible. Let's check Kitakami.
Any sparkling ones at all?
That's
Wait.
also not the one. Where the heck did it go? It was there. I saw it when I was sorting out stuff. I haven't connected to the internet, so it shouldn't...
I'm gonna cancel it.
I did with a different game.
Because I'm almost certain it should be still out.
It is. Oh,
Should
I'll
go.
just try to grab it myself right now. I'll try to... I already grabbed it before. I'll try to grab it again. I will do so. Because
yeah,
you
until
shouldn't.
December 20... You have until Thursday, December 21st. It's supposed to be up right now. Like, literally. At this very
I'm
second.
connected
it's
to the
supposed
internet. Searching for mystery gifts. Nothing
Just
was
go
found.
to the Bow News, right?
Checking news. I received the latest updates. We shall see.
I
Didn't mean to click
It
it
should
again.
be... It probably should be Mightiest, but...
I don't know.
If it
Actually,
isn't-
no, it's not.
If it isn't,
it's not.
you just need to look for
Oh,
Sparkling
shoot.
Dents.
That's right.
Just look for
How
Sparkling Dents.
goofy. That means the thing I saw before wasn't even the right thing.
It's going to be a sparkling den
For
somewhere.
some reason, yeah.
Just a normal sparkling den. And look
Okay,
around.
that's proof. That's weird. I didn't see that before. So maybe I didn't have the event before then.
Where is it?
No, it's just this is part of this is also going on right now.
Yeah, that is.
And
So
that'll
for
be
a
going on
sparkling,
there. I'm just kidding.
just a
Where
normal
is it?
sparkling den.
It's said it's a 5-star event. So
Yeah, it should.
There.
There it is, right there. It's normal Sparkling Den.
Huh.
Which is an
I
event.
forgot about that. Well,
Yeah,
the
normal-
5-star bit, I don't think I knew about that
Like
when
a-
I saw what I thought
I think
it was.
all events are just 5 stars because it's like the highest normal tier.
They are not when it's an unrivaled thing. Those are events.
Yeah, but this isn't the right.
Well, yeah, but
It
I
would
didn't
be a
know. I
dark
didn't
tier.
know that originally.
Yeah.
When you see what it is, you think, huh,
This should be more unrivaled than all the others. Exactly.
definitely is. But this one will
Well,
have.
just like Walking Weekend.
This one will probably have-
Wasn't a whatnot.
This one will either have stats to match, or it'll just be laughably somehow easy, and then you know. Anyways,
Probably be somewhere in between, so that
time to
people
join
can
you
get-
though, because we want to win your one
Exactly.
as quickly as possible.
I think it's close to yours. as possible, so-
Terror Raid. What's the code?
6593.
6-9.
No,
Ah.
6593.
6-5-9-3. Got it mixed up.
There we go.
Look at this guy with his 7 stars. Quite the
Oh,
doozy.
interesting, right on. I didn't even think of that. I'm like, of course. That's like so obvious. It's like if they're weak to water, bring Maridon out. It's a
I don't
no-brainer.
think he's got anything to deal with this. He's just got brute force, and that
On
might
top-
be
yeah, on
that
top
might
of
be
it,
enough to
you're-
kill me.
On top of it, you're a dragon type.
On top of it, I can heal with the move that's good against him
Exactly. And then you can terrestrialize, electric terrain.
until it goes away,
Bam. And then I can put it back.
and then it's gone.
And then I put it back.
But then it's gone.
And then I put it back. Lasts for 5 turns. and
I
doesn't
swear,
go
if he
away.
has that icy spinner move, I'm gonna want to scream. It doesn't mean I will scream. What, that I'll scream? I don't think so. I think he'll have all blade moves, but that's just me thinking that he'll do what I would have done with it.
Yes.
Sword stance right off the bat.
So, okay, so he has 1 up because he just got intimidated.
He's terrifying, that's what he
That is
is.
pretty terrifying.
I should be trying to Dragon Breath him actually.
Oh my goodness.
So he's good against me.
He's good against me as well. Of course he would have something good against electric types. And it killed me.
It didn't. I'm still alive. Did you get a free bulldoze? It showed they affect everyone. You got a free bulldoze and then killed me with a signature move. He got 2 turns right from the beginning? He got 3 turns right at the beginning.
And then he nullified it.
Well, I'm dead, so.
Razor shelling.
His shield's already up
Did a
too.
lot of damage.
Well, yeah, that's because he's got his ability.
So much damage.
Oh wow, his move actually did its effect. The spikes are on the field.
Oh no, that's not good.
I'm gonna try to paralyze him.
I don't think my Iron Hand
decided, I didn't do it again. He wouldn't kill me.
Wait, spikes? It spikes specifically for this one. Oh shoot, so doing it multiple times is useful. Why'd that look like it did so little damage?
I just decided to heal us because I'm about to die.
I think I'm gonna die anyway.
And use Razor Shot. Oh, what? Why was the first one so strong? And my defense.
He used what on you?
Razor Shot.
Razor Shell doesn't get the buff.
But it's so strong. Nice.
I'm just gonna go full force.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Because I can't take myself away from my attempting to just heal.
Staff Terror Razor Shell is just so strong that I'm not even something as bulky as I
Admittedly, I am a little confused because the second time he hit me, he did less. I'm not sure why
Yeah,
this
it's
is.
very weird.
Oh, he may have been killing the bird. He's killing.
The bird, which the bird intimidated him.
Okay, I regenerate fully. I'll be fine. Just try not to die. Unless his Samurott can pick up the pace, he's not gonna be able to stop me. The only problem is I can't try to paralyze him. I can't do anything other than this. But this will be good enough if we can just keep it up.
Did I get the pass?
I'd say worst case scenario.
He's a Thunder Puppet.
Oh, he's paralyzed on your screen
Yeah, it showed it
for a second. Worst case scenario.
Yeah, he's paralyzed. He's got paralyzed on a Thunder Puppet.
Oh shoot,
Unless
that
he
did a
cleanses
lot.
himself, he's paralyzed for the rest
My
of the
defense just went down.
game. And he just killed us all. And he just killed himself.
This guy's a cheater.
What a time to kill himself. I can heal it.
I would like that because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to heal well enough with this attack. Okay, that should be good enough to cover my lack of strength up to a point.
Again, I'll probably earn the pen, but that won't work because he cleanses us. There we go.
Well, that's the second one, I think.
Critical hit. Oh. I'm back in the bad zone.
Okay, I'll build a break of shield in this turn.
I mean, like I can terrestrialize into a fight, which I keep trying to drink, but I thought I was gonna.
I'd recommend not moving if you can avoid it. If he lowers my defense even one more time, I'm in a really dangerous place then. He keeps using Razor Shell. He will kill me next turn because he will do that much damage.
I don't think he will.
I mean, I've broken his shield, but
I'm gonna take this moment to terrestrialize the ring. See if I can keep him.
why he's got Razor Shell of all the things to have? He could have had Aqua Cutter, which would have worked with his ability. It would have been more lethal. Instead, he went for a more drawn-out
Focus
strategy.
energy. I'm gonna use that in the beginning of the round. I will last the entire round. If I think literally. You should not get a turn against me. He missed. And I'm gonna block, sword stance, and I suppose the only chance to kill him is to try him.
I'm going full force.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be able to kill me in this turn, so unless critical hit, you know.
It comes out right, so. And it's gonna have a very high chance of killing.
Intimidate keeps happening, so that's really nice. Here comes my attacks. Come on, we might actually be able to win this.
I can't attack again because he goes.
He's gonna be dead. One more turn is all I need. Don't move. I might die though. Oh, that was pathetic. Why didn't he use his water move? Why didn't he use his water move? Wait, I'm actually very confused. Why didn't he use his water move? Oh wait, I'm not dragon type right now. That's why. Well, that went badly for him. It was looking like it was going to be... It was pretty close, actually.
We
It was
had
pretty
at least
close.
1 or 2 deaths in that. Like, we had like 3 deaths, I think, and we still won.
So, yeah, I would say in some ways, I think I'd have to say that went pretty badly for him.
Yeah, okay, even though he killed us multiple times, right? Like, a single death on our side wasn't a victory. We still won. I believe I died once, and you died like 3 or 2 times. I only died so little because I, like, saw it.
Died once at the beginning, I think. Because suddenly he was doing, like, really, really high damage.
Yeah, he did really high damage at the beginning because of the sword. Sure, the Star Raptor reduced it.
Nice. Look at the loot, bro.
Really patched, some good stuff.
I wonder what kind of loot we'll get from the Dialga and Palkia. And should we try to get Xavier in on it, or older brother?
I'll definitely want to run it with Xavier. If he's
Like, you mean in general, or like...
if he's interested in running my one, right? With me, or doing it online, either way.
Like, you should... I was gonna say you should go mention it to him now. Because now you can connect to the internet, it's all fine.
Yeah, exactly. Just saving the game first. Then I'm gonna just do the news. Mystery gift, is it? I think so.
Yeah, sharpness. I don't remember if X's or counts. He only has 2 moves that work with it. His signature move and then Sacred Sword. What a ridiculous weirdo. He could have been so much more.
You can see the Florius or whatever it's called.
There it is.
There it is, right there. Sparkly.
Yeah.
It makes me think of Walking Wake because I think it would... No, it was a water type. It wasn't a dragon type. It wasn't a dragon terror raid battle for Walking Wake. It was a water type because Hydra's free.
I wonder if the Doom Sparks would be enough to take it out.
Ooh, Dialga mine. Okay.
Wait, that's weird. You're supposed to have
Apparently
Palkia.
not. Apparently,
I guess they got it wrong.
apparently Dialga is over here in Scarlet.
Which doesn't feel like it makes any sense.
We're gonna go check the details of it. Where is it? Dialga appearing in 5-star Terra battles in Pokemon Scarlet. And Palkia appearing in 5-star Terra battles in Pokemon Violet game.
Huh.
Okay.
That's odd. Oh well.
I suppose when you look at them, Palkia does kind of, with the shoulder pads and like the purplish pink on the
This was
shoulder
not an
pads
assumption.
makes it kind of look a bit more maybe like of the future.
This was not an assumption. This is what I read. I read wrong, it seems.
These Pokemon want to murder me.
Are you not gonna go mention it to Xavier?
Yeah, we probably should. You want to do maybe... Oh, what the... Oh, yeah, because Iron Hands is really slow. Couldn't get away because it's so slow. He's outsped by this, level, what, Sather? Level 51 Sather. He's outsped by him.
He says no?
Yeah, not right now. He's, well, in the middle of something. Kind of like how I would probably react if someone asked me to jump on a different game when I'm playing a game. I usually wouldn't want to jump from a game to another game. If I'm having fun in one game, I just want to have fun in peace or something, right? And I suppose it's the way for him. to help me remember that this dude is the mighty one of the unrivaled. I should probably have him have his unrivaled sticker on.
I'm preparing Pokemon that have options.
Now Dialga, dragon type.
Admittedly,
oh, Fluttermane is
admittedly,
so good here.
I really want to just blast it with Regidraco.
You're right, Regidraco would be nice, but he might...
For a single turn, it would be
exactly.
so nice.
If you don't have one that's tanky, he's going to die in a turn, probably.
If he's tanky,
yeah, he probably would die
if he's tanky,
in a turn.
the Dialga will outspeed it.
Yeah, right. But he'll at least survive a turn, but then he wouldn't deal much damage.
It would
I
then
feel
no
like right
longer
now,
be
Iron
amusing.
Valiant and Fluttermane are both good options here. I mean,
Is
like,
Sherman the
Screamtail, if he doesn't take away your buffs, Screamtail could be viable. You could just buff up and then Storm Power it. Iron Bundle? No. SP defense suck.
Stone Axe swings the axe at the target. Stone splinters are left by its attack float around the target. That makes it sound like it's a stealth rock.
Kind of, yeah. Makes it
So I didn't realize they were different. I thought they were the same. I don't know for sure though, because I have to try that out.
Baxcalibur, no. King Gambit? Golden Touch?
If it proceeds to only use special attacks, Frostmoth would actually be pretty good.
Fluttermane as a special tank sweeper, I think might be really good here because it's immune to the oh no. Steel. Steel's is its secondary typing. That's one of its two weaknesses. Steel.
Remember what we're up against, Car.
Ground and fire.
Yeah.
Ground and fighting is what we want.
Ground and fighting.
Not fairy because fairy is super effective because it's Dragon Terra, but it has good counter because its secondary typing is steel.
Fairy's good, but Dialga is the only one that can deal with a fairy, because steel.
Exactly.
Palkia ain't got nothing for a fairy. However, if you try to put fairy steel, then suddenly Palkia could kill you. With fighting or ground.
That's an interesting thing, because you could still use fairy on Dialga with fairy steel, because steel is not very effective against steel. But yeah, it can learn earth power, I think, but I don't know if this one has it.
I would expect as much.
Why would it be countering steel? I mean, like, it would more likely Aura Sphere, I feel like, because it's one of the only Pokemon that can learn.
I think it would have both. What would its other two moves be?
Maybe.
Definitely Earth Power, definitely Aura Sphere. Or something like that.
Ground type. What? Clodsire? But Clodsire isn't very strong. Earthquake is strong, but
A flying steel type would be nice.
I mean, like, Sandy Shocks. If I give him an Assault Vest, I mean, like, he might be cooking. Great Dust and Iron Treads are both on the defensive side, not special defense. So it would be kind of risky. I mean, like, someone who's flying would be useful. So it couldn't ground attack you, but what's the point of that if ground moves aren't a threat necessarily?
Well, we don't know until we fight it.
Right now I'm thinking, oh, you're right. Well, if it has a ground move, then Sandy Shocks wouldn't actually work because he's also weak to ground, despite being a ground type. That means all the steel possibility variants. Yeah, that's actually an interesting thing. To counter the steel resist, a ground move is actually, ground and fighting moves are actually pretty good to help out.
Almost all the choices I have picked up for this are ice.
Makes sense, but I only have
Rock
one...
is the problem. An ancient power they could have. But it's not strong by itself.
I only have one good ice type right now. No, two.
Well, I've got
one of them is
4.
a dragon type, and the other has probably the worst
You have an
special
ice?
defense damage potential.
No, the ice dragon type that I have, I didn't even bother putting it on the list. I was like, nope. You're just riddled with weaknesses for this.
Water,
No way. I don't think we can have the Dondozo strategy work with
Not
in
in
this kind of
battle,
a
no.
yeah.
Also, that only the like what is it? You only choose one move when that occurs, so that would be very disorientating or something like that. Serendipity is a fairy type, but poison doesn't resist steel. Fighting, no, you can't use its steel type against it. You have to hit it you have to hit it super effective on the dragon side. The Slither Wing wouldn't work because when you tear a dragon, all of a sudden it becomes weak to dragon. I feel like almost doing from one legendary dragon to another.
I don't think that'll work.
It would just be fun, you know. But
I think it'll be a
it
funny display.
It would be a pretty big flop. But yeah, indeed. I know that it would probably be pretty bad. You can't even walk in Link because once again he's weak. And since it's a Terra Pokemon, it has health for days, and it can easily Roar of Time to instant grave.
Though if you're gonna do that, I'll potentially use my Magirina.
If he doesn't have a ground move for some reason, Iron Treads would be decent.
Shoot, though I could use my Abominable Snow if you're gonna do that, because I can put up a barrier.
Really making me probe for options here. I mean, like, Mew can learn all sorts of things. So I mean, like, what? Could I just?
Is your Mew trained?
Could I just turn my Mew into whatever it need be? Right now, it's trained as like a special tank. Right now, HP and SP attack are its trained stats, and it has all of its IVs hyper trained. As it be. Thing. I almost feel like trying to Mortal Spin and then Venoshock it with Glimmer, but it isn't a poison typing. I mean poison terror, so that's not gonna work. If only my Chen Pao was trained! Like, I have all my other dudes trained, but not my Chen Pao. I mean, like, my Wolf Chen is trained, but that's like the only one of these dudes. These dudes are the ones I need to train next. I need to train all these dudes, for some reason I've forgotten about them every other time. Just thought about what? Paradox Pokemon this and Paradox Pokemon that apparently.
So it seems.
Can't forget about them, not anymore. I was like, oh yeah, fairy, so good choice, yes. I was like, nope. Forget about that sucker. I almost want to try Flutter Mane anyways. I'll outspeed and then I can Mystical Fire to reduce its SP attack. Maybe? I get Light Screen, then Mystical Fire. Immediately counter it. I feel like it could be used against Steel's good against Rock type anyway, so Iron Thorns. Why would I use Iron Thorns anyway? It's not good against it.
This guy wouldn't survive is what I think, but he's got a good move choice for the matter.
Iron Shreds would be a no-go simply because he doesn't have anything that's good against. Sandy Shocks? How was I even going on that? Oh, because of that. Because of my brain thinking, oh, ground would be good here. Is it? Yeah, I think that's what it was going off of. Right now my choices are Tinkaton
Flutter Mane. Even an assault vested iron bundle would still get wrecked. Working Spike wouldn't help out Back Skeleton. It wouldn't do it. Where'd it go?
Chen Pao's too risky. Aura Sphere time.
Quite a difficult one to counter, especially when he's only dragon type. Never thought about this, huh? Well, I suppose this is the situation where being good against him is not enough.
His pressure has me concerned.
Oh, you're right. Moves limited. I want to try Flutter Mane anyways, actually. Give it a leftovers. Make it Sacred Fire. It might work out quite well. Memento. And you know that thing we were talking about Pokemon that can use self-destructing moves to turn into a ghost type? Type? I was also thinking like, I mean like that would be a bit too overpowered, but I feel like it wouldn't have been too illogical to just make it so that when it KO moves work differently for ghost types. Because they're already dead.
Or for normal types.
Did they always turn into ghost types?
Because they're normal.
Why do normal people turn into ghosts though? Why not a dragon?
Because they're not normal.
Anyway.
That's simple.
I suppose we don't need to be we don't need to be offline anymore. I suppose. So I don't need to bring my thing up or whatever.
Though we don't need to be online either.
Whatever you want, let's say. I think I'm ready to give it at least one try here now.
I need more fairy moves.
I thought you were going with ice though. Oh, ice isn't even safe because steel is good against every counter of dragon aside from, well, it isn't super effective against dragons, but dragon takes care of that. A dragon steel type is good against everything that's good against dragons. They're good against dragons, ice, and fairy. There's no getting away from it, I just realized. And if you're good against him, he's got stab for you.
Why did throw a Pokeball? I wasn't trying to throw a Pokeball.
Calrax. Such a good choice. I didn't even think of that.
And until it gets mugged by Iron Head.
Yeah, aside from more like steel.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
What do you call it? Not steel beam. Flash cannon. Because he isn't a special tank.
He's not in the other form, so his physical attack isn't actually bad. Okay. 9, 0, 6,
Yeah.
5.
It might not work for this.
It might work from this distance. Nothing is found.
Yeah. Here we go.
Nine, 0, 6, 5?
Yep. That's it. That's the ticket. I feel like Magearna would have been really good for this. Did I bring my Magearna over? If I did, I might want to try that next time.
I guess the better question is why didn't you?
I didn't think of it. I didn't think of my transferred Pokemon. I just thought of the Pokemon I've trained here. That's what I tend to think. I tend to think of the Pokemon I trained here first and always, for some reason. You never think of my other Pokemon. Poor things.
Those two abilities, one is useless and one is really good.
Oh.
Well, that's not something I expected. And Stealth Rock. What the heck is up with his strategy?
Oh, he's a 5-star. He isn't a dark yet, so he won't necessarily use the best.
I didn't think he was gonna go for strategy. Steel Beam!
I'm toasted.
It did under a quarter of my health. Think about that, Car. He did a steel move, like one of the strongest special attacking ones, and did under a quarter of my health.
I probably already secret fire. And it nearly took half my health. So,
But are you tough like me? No, you're not.
Tough exactly like that. You probably have a lot.
I have 300, like, plus, I think, of both defenses and 400 health.
Did you get that from with that assault vest?
That's without an assault vest.
That was a physical showing me it looks like.
I don't remember exactly how much above 300 defense. It might be just 300 defense.
I feel like you might put it solid.
If you were able to survive, maybe.
Yeah.
But with the way this one's operating, I'm expecting Draco Meteor from the Palkia.
Yeah,
Even though it has a signature move they could use instead.
I terrestrialized into ghosts. Yeah. Don't you dare take the terror. If you did that, I would be like, no. I can terrestrialize and no longer be weak to that.
Me too! It's not going to be into an ice type though. No, I gave it a grass
He killed me
parasite.
anyway. How? He was mauled and reduced and no longer super effective. I don't understand. Oh, he killed himself.
He used Earth Power, it was even weaker. He did 20 damage to me. My counteract is making him look a little funny. The suspension's going back to normal yet. Is he going first or am I? Trick Room's still active for a single turn.
Yeah, I'm
Connor, I think he has telepathy. I just realized I've somehow terrestrialized only using one move, but I should have only been able to use that move 3 times, and I just used it again, and I'm terrestrialized. It should have been impossible for me to use Glacial Lance that many times. He doesn't have pressure. Okay, give me a moment.
Yeah, I just can't survive this steel beam, and also he,
Because I just happen to have this. Oh, Steel Beam. Yeah.
And then I'll kill
Somehow you look worse off now than you were before.
I'll wait for the steel beam back down. I think this time it's a flop. I didn't figure steel beam. I figured flash. Ouch. Yeah. I figured flash cannon.
Fire Blast! Oh, you had that this whole time? That did more than your Steel Beam did. Somehow. No, it would not. when I was
I
weak,
really could fuck
when I was weak to steel, it did.
That's
It
weird.
did.
It should have done. I don't know.
Back to steel beam because he doesn't know. He's like, well, nothing's working. Oh, he's using iron defense. Now I'm definitely not gonna be able to kill him, I guess. Yeah, I'm not even healing back very much with my shell bell now. His barrier's broken though.
That's good. I don't think I could attack this. I guess you could kill me with this.
Unfortunately, this isn't like the Dynamax battles where they suddenly get like a lot of
It
debuffs.
made me attack. But I think, due to you breaking the shield, it means you can't do it.
I can heal.
Now you can, well, you probably should kill him as quickly as possible.
Oh, I can't. I can't hurt him very much because of what he's doing.
Oh, that's not it.
How much iron defense has he used? Only one. That's bad enough. And I'm just gonna keep attacking. As he continues to use earth power in vain.
Even though I'm special tanky, definitely not power exposed.
Draco Meteor, there it is. What's wrong with you, Dialga? That didn't hurt a whole lot. Actually, I don't know if he has that.
That's so messed up. If you ask me, that's so messed up. You have earth power.
Was our
yes,
allies
healing.
dying? It felt like he just
Maybe.
stopped attacking them at some point.
I don't know.
Entirely. I don't want to use some of my more hard-hitting Pokemon because I'm a bit concerned about their survivability. But I have one in mind that might do.
Air balloon wouldn't hurt if it wasn't that.
My Abominable Snow would do pretty good. He didn't use any physical attacks.
Yeah.
Did he nerf us even once?
I think he probably didn't. I feel like he did nerf us at some point, but I can't.
I'm gonna use my Frostmoth actually. Things are about to get very, very bad for this guy. Then again, my Kyrax has how much defense again? Yeah, I was right. Without an assault vest, it has over 300 of both defenses and 400 health. It has 347 of both defenses
Yeah, exactly.
and 400
The thing
health.
is here, Fluttermane, my Fluttermane has 300 SP defense, but only has 285 health. Can take a special hit, but not like on the absurd scale your dude can.
I'd be concerned about using my Abominable Snow though.
Still resists those, but doesn't resist the ground. What, a steel grass type? Or steel bug type? No, but he had a farm.
Okay, you simply won't do. And you won't survive is what I think. So thusly, I don't think you'll do 500 health and then 175 of both defenses. No. Migirina would be able to survive pretty well. The Steel Beam did do a lot of damage, given how tough my Calyrex like this is.
That Draco Meteor would hit really hard. Oh, that might be interesting. use his SP attack? Stages.
It's not lowering our stats at all. And I don't think it purified itself very much either.
I'm thinking here is trying to find somebody who has a good super effective attack, but isn't of the typing.
My concern is being able to survive once things get bad and do enough damage at the same time. It doesn't seem to have any physical attacks. Yeah, Frostmoth is a good choice. Because assuming it doesn't buff us, I can just quiver dance to the moon. And then break it.
Good note to note is the fact that it goes first thanks to Trick Room if you're faster. Meaning if I
Somewhat
brace something
irrelevant
really slow,
in this
you
case.
get to go first. All steel types have been stunted by this thing though. Oof, why does this have to be so hard to think? Imported Pokemon. Is there anyone here that can save the day?
Yeah, this guy won't survive. He'll get blasted on the first turn and probably die, actually. Because 500 health isn't going to save him. Not with defense like that. Well, he might actually survive. I mean, the Kyrax only took a quarter of its health, roughly. This might barely
I
survive.
wonder if jungle healing works in multi.
Oh yeah, well Life Dew worked,
It should,
so.
yeah.
But he's not debuffing us.
You're right.
So I'm not sure why you'd choose that over a Life Dew or something like that.
Though I think jungle healing is better, but I don't know. For
It is
sure.
better because it heals status effects too.
Ah, so it isn't like higher mana or anything.
Not to my knowledge.
Though. I mean, like freezing glare could freeze him, but that'll only last for so long.
Hoopa won't be any better, at least not my one.
Another Dialga. Well, I mean, like he's not weak to dragon. He's not weak to steel, but he's weak to ground. Of
He
course.
does have ground, so I can't encourage him to use Earth Power.
A flying ice type? No, that doesn't work because ground is not your weakness. Wazo, once again, ground is not your weakness. my friend.
Suddenly, then encouraging the dragon moves to come out.
Exactly.
What a frightful notion.
A fire water type. Weak to ground still because water
It had
doesn't
Fire Blast. What the heck?
Would he get weirded out by a thunders? Would he think, oh yes, ground's super effective, and just continuously?
No,
attack
because
it?
you are a flying type. Now, if you had Levitate, it
But
might
it
get
isn't
it.
a dark type. It isn't. I mean, it isn't a dark crystal. They aren't as smart, at least by experience.
What? Them being a dark crystal doesn't make him any smarter.
Based on my experience, they do seem to be smart with their dark crystals.
Oh, I thought you meant like a dark type. I was like, what?
No,
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, that's not what I meant. But even so, electric Terra ain't gonna help. Oh, that's even worse. Electric Terra would be weak to ground. Everything doesn't work. Nothing I have works. I mean, like, I feel like the river room with the magnet rise, but I wouldn't be able to go first because it puts up Trick Room straight away. Straight away.
Yeah, it's its first turn, so you Magnet Rise.
No. It does that before you can do anything.
Well, I don't know
He
how
goes
fast this Dialga is.
River Room is pretty quick and definitely would outspeed a Dialga. Unless the Dialga was max speed, maybe. Dialga? I don't think he outspeeds unless you nature. Yeah, you would have to nature max speed. Which I don't think these buds have EVs like that.
That's tough, because the Kyrax at some points just starts to not do enough damage. I don't want to encourage the Steel Beam, though that might help kill it.
I feel like just trying to brute force it with something like, oh, Iron Leaves, it has no reason not to drink a meteor. Meaning you'll just deal lots of damage.
Well, if a Draco Meteor is too much, it's going to need to refresh itself.
You're right, but it does so at least twice or 3 times.
Refresh itself?
Yeah, I've seen it do so. And that's why my Flutterwing couldn't live. Because my Mystical Fires eventually get shaken off and he just kills it.
I see. I did not notice.
Bugs are resistant to I feel like if I Sunny Day Leech Life in one sun, I might be able to survive with one sun. Just might. A very interesting strategy for sure. Definitely an interesting case to determine. Ooh, Iron Vendel, Ice Water. Ice Water actually.
Weather
Perfect.
Ball.
Friends,
My God.
that doesn't work. Even though the Ice Water resists getting killed by that, he'll just break a meter. Well, this Iron Jugulis had Dragon Balls. That's the first time I've noticed any one of my dudes that has a good against Dragon yet not weak to Dragon. Oh, you had that one, but he cures himself off pretty good. Yeah, wait, Ralph, you lost one. You lost it, but you would survive. Paralyzing him would be useful, but he cures himself, so that wouldn't help. Who won anything? Iron Jugulis. What is it? Immune to the ground, not weak to the steel or the dragon. I'm curious as to whether it's super effective. Not super effective. Ancient power doesn't even compare to a stab of steel. Because super effective ancient power, that's 160. While steel beam starts at 150, then stab brings it up to 200.
I'm concerned if he has like a Fire Blast as like a built-in move that he can do, or if he just gets a free one.
I think it might be a part of his moveset, because he never used that on me.
But he only used it once and then never again.
Yeah.
For some reason.
So I have my two possibilities here: Slitherwing and Iron Jugulis. No, Slitherwing don't work because it's very likely he does have that farm. Because he didn't use it against me and I didn't see it happen. So it doesn't feel like it's one of his occurrence moves. So right now my only choice here right now that I have is Iron Jugulis with a Dragon Pulse. doesn't turn dragon.
Just concerned about getting hit by a quadruply super effective fire blast.
They'll go first. Work up and try to attack. Take down scary face.
But I'm ready to give it another try.
Alrighty, I'm almost ready.
To be fair, if the Kyrax had an... If you had a better Pokemon at the time, the Kyrax would have potentially been fine. Did it kill you once?
It killed me once or twice or 3 times. I don't remember.
I see.
At some point or another, it lost its SB attack reductions because it cured itself. And at that point, I couldn't. There wasn't any way for me to remain on, so to speak.
I just realized there's another Pokemon that might have an option. They might also be resistant to its steel move. By resistant, I mean safe.
Looking around if Iron Jugulus could learn any of the barriers.
My
but
Water
no, he
Rabbit.
can't.
Yes, if you can learn Ice Punch. But when you Terraslize, then you'll be vulnerable again.
I'm thinking I'm going to try Shellbell because
That's what I was doing.
You mentioned that you didn't ever notice it cure us or take away our buffs, right?
Hmm.
So it could be very possible that he never does. Thus, I can use Workup. Wait, can he not learn Nasty Ball?
What, Dialga?
No, I don't.
It's like, why would he...
He might. I don't think he can learn.
Says, what's
Nasty
that Dialga doing over in the corner? He's plotting something vicious.
Ball. Yeah, I don't think he can learn Nasty Ball, especially in the dark. Not all that big can learn.
Ooh. This may leave the target frozen, or destroys the terrain. Let's try to leave the target frozen.
Yeah, destroying the terrain would only be bad for us.
Yeah.
Mainly because we might have an umbrella put in the terrain. I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I just want to make this Pokemon a fairy Terra type.
Ah, a dangerous choice.
Because I have another option. It's not as tough as the Kyrax, but it's going to be able to throw a much harder punch.
Already.
Or a
Let's hope
bit
it's-
harder punch
let's hope
anyway.
it's stronger than the let's hope it's stronger than you'll be able to counter its strong hit against you, I suppose. Right now, I'm trying the idea of having someone who isn't weak to any of his moves, but not strong against any of his moves, and then have a super effective effect.
Still, why did it only do its strongest move once? It used Fire Blast on my Kyrax, but only once.
No, Steel Beam should totally be its strongest
Indeed,
move.
but it wasn't.
But then
It
when
did
you-
less.
But then when you, well, it's probably because I was what is it? I was reducing it as
That
an
was the
attack.
first turn's one, Connor. It did less. Versus way later
I might
on,
have Sacred Fired before you attacked.
the Fire Blast did a little more. It wasn't a lot more either. That's what's weird about it. It should have been a lot stronger.
Range?
The
Low
did you say range?
Low range Steel Beam, high range Fire Blast.
You kidding me?
Critical
What do you
hit?
think this is, Destiny?
15%
Range?
give or take on the amount of damage. it
Range?
does. There's a range.
There's no range fall off.
There's
He's too
There's
really
a
far away.
range of values that an attack can do. 15% give or take. Different.
Look, man, he hit me one way or another, and one did stronger and one did not. After seeing the stronger damage, he's like, nope, never again. I don't know why,
It
but
could be a low roll steel beam and a high roll.
why would he figure that after getting the high roll and be like, probably, it's just a fluke. Alright, I'm ready.
He's a 5-star. Sometimes I feel like 5 stars just do whatever they want. Alright, 9410.
Yep. 9, 4, 1, 0.
There we go.
Frost moth to the wind.
Let's see how good it does.
Well, survive better than your dangly six-winged bat creature.
Probably.
Made out of carbon plastic.
This dude is actually pretty tough.
Not last I checked.
With my own stats, it.
I suppose we shall see who will die in the first turn.
Mine shouldn't.
We have an interesting party with us. One could burn him, one could poison him, or we could freeze him, or that could happen.
Oh, I suppose that's supposed to be like a time.
Which weird, when I hear Trick Room, I think, oh no, his spikes, if I die, it's gonna be game over for me. I'll lose like a quarter of my health if I die.
That's still
And Fire Blast immediately. It only did about a third of my health almost. And it's gonna do even less this turn, the next turn. He tried to Fire Blast you?
I mean,
Now he's going for Steel Beam. He chose differently this time. That's scary. It did almost. This time it was a critical hit. That's a little messed up. It only did a little bit more. It was a critical hit.
Why does that work so much less? His first steel beam, like half up.
Can you
That
heal?
one, like, only.
Can you heal?
Yeah, I should.
Good.
I'm just working up to try and see if I can, get to some level of Dialga.
That's what I'm doing too. And now I should have it. Steel Beam! That did like what? It looked like 50 damage to me. The snow's here. What you gonna do, Dialga? Shiver in fear.
Yeah, his first steel beam just seems so powerful.
Earth power, suddenly. It did like 5 damage. It did like 5 damage. Oh, he nerfed us. I saw on your screen. That's really bad.
Why is this? Yeah,
So here's the problem.
I'm in big trouble.
Because I might die this turn. He might be able to just one-shot me with anything.
I
Yeah.
feel like you might.
Not anything. If he goes for Earth Power again, like a lunatic, then I'm safe. I'm just gonna... I think I have to... No, I'm gonna have to buff. He went for Draco Meteor, I'm fine. I'll survive. But I thought, what is my health? It wouldn't show me. Oh shoot, that almost killed me. Shoot. I can't expect you to heal either because you just came back. Oh, you're a flying type, so that hurt you quite a bit coming back. He's nerfed himself again. Oh, fixed himself. I mean.
That didn't do much. That did
Oh, I thought I missed. Why? It took like a moment. So he cures himself a lot, actually.
Probably because of the
Okay, I'm gone. That healed me like nothing. Is he getting stronger?
I don't think so.
That did so much less. Well, I guess his shield is up now, but that's weird. We didn't anticipate for him to be fixing himself that much.
That's high. Oh, because he has the lower SP attack. That's why his stats can sometimes be whack. He just Draco Meteors are allies, and then his stats are lower.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. I came back and my health was half. Weather ball!
Not like I only have a four. I use it.
I healed 14 health from that. Alright, another critical hit on me, huh? What a cheater. This time I'm gonna put up a barrier. You won't be able to so easily nerf that.
The thing is, you can't buff either way. You can't debuff him, buff yourself.
Well, it looked like he nerfed us like once.
I mean, like, you could try to buff, but the issue is you need to be able to regain your ground when he takes it away.
Well, yeah.
If
Because
you
he
die,
doesn't do it immediately, he does it like later.
It's like a battle restart.
Except he gets to keep all of his progress.
Exactly.
Including the negative progress to his health bar.
Iron Jugulus, you almost did okay. Slithering would do okay if you didn't have a fire move. For some
Okay,
reason.
let's try this. That went so surprisingly bad.
Yeah, I just can't use a grass type or bug type at all. Got a fire
Went
move.
from the bloody fire move right at the beginning.
That's also why I think it's on one really work.
No. Earth power is why I think a ton wouldn't really work.
Either way, both of them would be very powerful.
One doesn't have a chance to miss so simply.
One is stronger than the other.
Yes, but could miss more commonly.
But that barely matters when he's got like a billion turns to do it.
Allowing for prolonged moments of laughter as we stare at his disappointment.
Trying to think of what could I possibly do. Whereas stats don't work. Upping our own don't work either. You just need someone really good.
Well, I'm gonna do something that will protect us both.
Yeah, was it the light screen does?
No,
something
it's an
we can-
Aurora Veil.
Or
Whoa.
Aurora Veil. If we did both.
I don't know if they... I don't think they stack, actually.
They no longer stack. I thought they did.
Well, I hoped they did, because I didn't see any reason for them to not, but I don't think they do.
Also,
I don't know, though.
there are also trick rooms, and it feels like the trick room lasts forever for some reason. It's probably because he keeps using it on one of our allies. Whenever
He gets it as a free turn. I don't think he has the move.
Oh, you're right. He probably doesn't. But for some reason, it feels like the entire time. Like he can't be that fast.
I mean, the next guy that I'm going to use, because of the Aurora Veil, will be probably pretty... I'll probably be pretty safe. But I won't be able to heal. Nor will I be able to do damage.
Dragon type dies by his Draco Meteor. Steel type gets hit by the Earth power or the Fire Blast. Someone like you, Flash Fire, but you still get hit by the Earth power.
Why are our allies not dying more? That's the real question. It's actually kind of odd.
Why can't I find someone that just can be here? All of these buds have some weakness or another, or you who just isn't good special defense wise. You were like an okay option. But even you die. With you dying.
And you still don't have any Pokemon that can really support me. Because I could use the Doomsparce. And I might not need it against this guy. Oh, but if he nerfs me, then it ruins it.
Exactly, he does. He nerfs at some point or another, resetting you to zero. Zero progress. For some reason, I feel like a Zacian would just work anyway, even with his Earth power.
And Flare Blitz.
No, that might be a bit too much for a Zacian to hold on to.
I think 2 turns of an Earth Power will already be bad enough. There's a reason why I haven't drawn on mine yet. I don't think it'll do.
Thunderous Kick
And he's going to continually remedy that problem.
Exactly. Moltres is a really strong special tank. So, maybe. Oh, this one anyway. Feasible. Only attack returns up my own SP attack stat. That's not going to be good. Or after you, the user helps the target makes it move right after the user now. Sucker Punch, Ancient Power, Agility, Attack Safeguard, Payback, Gust. Oh, that's. Doesn't have anything super effective. The Dialga forms are specifically designed so that they wouldn't learn any moves of their previous typing. Any attack moves, anyway. So that doesn't work. Disapprove wouldn't even work as support because he would get burned alive. I mean, like, my Mew would be.
Depends on how tough your Samurott is.
Which one is trained? One of them surely is, right?
But trying to support me will only matter so much when you think about the,
Ooh, he can be tanky, yeah.
Yeah, it'll only matter so much when you think about how the Doom Spars isn't even going to work, so...
Yeah, it wouldn't. So thinking of... Oh yeah, my Mew, I was thinking. But he would only survive slightly better than the
That's
Iron
really
Jugular
bad. He
in this form.
removes the hindrances we put on the field.
Even
Or
with
put
the-
on him, more
What would
like.
happen if I transformed him?
I don't know what the... You mentioned to me about the starters and their special moves. Being able to create special terrains, which I did not know about.
They wouldn't... I don't think any of them would really help you. I can't remember... I don't know what the Muddy Waters does, but I don't think we would be able to make use of the rainbow or the...
I'm not even sure if we
CFI.
can use them there.
Even if we could, I don't think they would be they would be that great. I mean, like, rainbow doubles the chances of additional effects occurring. Sure, it means stuff like Fiery Dance, which I think is a 50% chance. It makes it 100, but I mean, like, you wouldn't bring out an Iron Moth in this battle because he'll die immediately.
Also, every earth power it uses would lower our special defense.
No, it's only for our side. It's only beneficial for us.
Sounds like it's not really a terrain.
Yeah, sort of. It's kind of like it's just I suppose from a certain point of view, it's the best way to put it. You definitely could easily fuck type.
Just become dragon type.
Yeah, it would. What is it? Yeah, Mew could be put to be what's needed. I mean, like, you just give him a good ice dragon move, ice dragon or fair move. I don't know what. Transforming into him wouldn't work either because he's got a ground move. Life do. Even so, my one might be designed quite tanky and strong. It wouldn't be tanky enough. If he kept steel beaming, I think it would kill him anyways. Even a Mew. Neutral damage. I mean, like, he's only... This one here is only a bit tankier than that Iron Jugular I brought out. Actually, he's quite a bit. A decent amount. More tanky. A bit more HP and a bit more defense. I mean, like, I could try it. With Life Dew, I can heal us both. much out of our team drain against flame charge. Most people are cut our store power. Light shoot flame, dragon tail, vanish shock, avalanche, no. Associate structure.
Dragon's a tough type to deal with, especially when it's a dragon
I can set
type.
up a light screen as well.
Well, I don't know if that'll combo on top of the Aurora Veil, but if you're gonna do that, I'll probably use the Azumarill instead.
I'll see about. I'll give it the light screen so I can. Dazzling Gleam, 80 power. Let's see if I can find anything higher.
Come on, but your Mew is likely not trained at all.
It is fully trained. Actually.
Oh,
Right now it's fully trained.
I see.
It seemed to found that I'm grinding the thingy with the bands on them. Seems to be a really good way to train if you have a couple berries. Then you just fine tune, use.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you before.
Really works.
It worked even better with Pokerus, but then for some reason it's gone now.
No, the way I'm doing it, it's like different. It's like
Unless,
it's
maybe I'm
farming
mistaken.
it's farming for cash.
Maybe-
Using the band to just up that stat.
Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe Pokerus isn't gone. Maybe they just prevented you from bringing it over. Maybe I didn't really think about that. What if Pokerus is hidden in the game, but they just didn't let you bring it over?
What am I doing? Oh well.
Which would be terrible.
If only there's like a center around here, I could look through all of these, the TMs a lot easier, rather than having to painstakingly look through them to see what I can use. Right now, Dazzling Gleam is looking like the best choice. Dragon Pulse, 85. They upped it.
That's weird. I don't remember what if it was 80 or 85
Almost
before.
certain it was 80 for some reason.
I feel like it was too, but I'm unsure.
Play rough, 90, but special attack. Palm Puff, Dialga. Ice Beam 90, so that will be the highest right now. Higher than 85 and higher than 80. So Ice Beam. Misty Terrain halves damage from Dragon type moves.
So bait it into a dragon move scenario, but then be resistant. But then be using other attacks that are good against it,
So
like
what,
Fairy.
Dragon Terra would have Misty Terrain. No, that would literally just make it.
You wouldn't want to have a dragon.
That would literally just
Terra.
counter it exactly.
The
It would
goal,
counter it 1 for 1.
the goal would be to make it so that they want to attack us with dragon moves somehow.
Blizzard is
Oh,
110 power.
dude.
The strong.
I-
Oh yeah, he can learn all the pledges as you mentioned. Fire
Yeah.
pledge, water pledge, grass pledge.
But they'll be
Wow,
useless in this scenario, so don't bother.
The only thing I could think of is like increasing the chances for us to like paralyze him or something. If we caused a rainbow to occur, it'd be like 50%
I don't even know.
chance to paralyze
I
him
don't
every
even
time.
know if it would work in there, Connor.
Yeah, I don't really know if it would work either. Such one earthquake, stonish, hydro cannon, frenzy plant. None of these are super effective against a dragon. Overheat, focus blast, leaf storm, hyper beam, brave bird, flarelets, thunder, close combat, Draco, meteor. But then I lose stats. Is
Not
there any
worth.
way to prevent that?
Not worth it. Contrary is the only way.
Steel beam. I mean, like haze, I suppose, but
That's a whole nother move you have to use.
I don't see haze here as a TM, so. Oh, it is right there. Icicle Spear. 2 to 5 times in a row. If it hits 5 times, that's 125. That's the most. No, it's a physical attack.
At some point, Kyrax started feeling like it was doing less damage. I don't know why this is.
Why is it that I? Oh, Terra Blast is right there.
If it wasn't for
could
that, I
run
would have been
Terra Blast,
fine.
That'd be kind of hilarious, but honestly, no. So I'm thinking I'm going to try the Mew with
If you put
Blizzard.
up a barrier,
The issue is only if there's a blizzard going on. Would,
I can do that. But I'm also thinking that I can make my Kyrax even more powerful.
hail or snow.
Because at some point my Kyrax started to feel like it was weaker. Well, giving it Sword Sense would fix that. After 1, it's already going to have 800 attack, so...
So right now I'm thinking Blizzard, Light Screen, Life Dew, and Misty Terrain. Blizzard for damage, which is super effective, and it's a high damage. This is the highest move you can learn aside from Draco Meteor against a Dragon type.
But you only get to use it 5 times.
You're right. I can up the power points, but
Game over after 8 turns.
I'll give him Ice Beam, I suppose, then. I should have thought about that. I was just looking for the most damage I could give him.
Unless you guys like eccentrically powerful, which your one is not.
Well, it's as powerful as a Mew can be.
Which is not eccentrically powerful.
You make it sound like I could make it more powerful, though.
No,
That's
my
why-
point is that
that's
it's
why
a...
I bothered
My
mentioning
point is it's not very powerful.
it. It's a decent power, but like...
My Azumarill could outpunch your Mew any day.
It's because huge power is crazy. But he can't out-dynamic Mew. Mew's too dynamic for him.
Bet you don't have bounce. How you like that?
If it's a TM, you can learn it.
But your one doesn't have it.
Well, yeah, mine isn't designed like that. I could use thunder and then you'll die in the sky.
If you put up a barrier, my Frostmoth might actually be able to
That's what I'm
do as
planning.
well.
Maybe I should do both. I have Ice Beam and Blizzard.
Yeah, okay. I can put up the weather.
But I'll have to lose something.
Oh, whoops! I'm just going online.
That's the
Didn't
issue.
mean to.
I'll have to lose one of these things. Misty Terrain and Light Screen and Life Dew, they're all here to try and help survive.
I don't think we need the Misty Terrain.
I don't think so.
It's not going to use its dragon move on us. Not much. What the heck is it doing now? Oh, it's showing me the news.
Ready, Misty. Take away Misty Terrain and place it.
Go offline. I didn't want that in the first place.
Just using a bunch of PowerPoint up here on this menu setup.
Then again, going online might be better for us. At this point.
Maybe, yeah.
Go online and join a union circle so we can skip these connection things. Yeah. I'll be ready for the union circle.
Already. Wait, to do English. Yeah, okay. Should I choose its turf type wisely? It's got a fire, ground, dragon, and steel move. I don't think there's a type that resists all of them. Only some. If I don't want it to use the dragon move, I would need to be a steel type. But if I was a steel type, you would use the ground move. There's no way to resist the dragon move without, like, there's no way to anti the dragon move type-wise without becoming weak to something he has. So...
Baiting the fire move or the steel move is probably the best choice if you want mean to hinder his chances. Because one will hurt him and the other has a chance to flat out miss. Which Steel Beam might also have that, but Earth Power is safe and stable. But it could lower our stats at the same time, which could become a very high damage.
Which could result in much more danger, yes.
I would say it's best to avoid it doing that. So the goal is to take on the high damage
Being
of
an ice
its...
type wouldn't matter because extra defense isn't going to help you.
Well, I'm an ice type in this case.
What I mean is the fact that sure, it would give me stab, but I would become weak to his like most powerful move actually that he gets stabbed for. What I meant is the fact that the Snowscape extra defense.
His most powerful move would be the Draco Meteor.
I thought Steel
Stab
Beam.
and Terrestrialization.
You're right about
You gonna join?
I can't think of a terror to give him the best. I just feel like being a terror that's neutral against everything might just be the
Radio.
best choice.
As long as you got that barrier up, I won't be very killable. Unless it nerfs us and then proceeds to use a fire move at the same time.
What's your one? Oh, you didn't actually form the group yet. What? This is a bit. What did they do? I don't remember
This is
it being like this.
different. The code, I don't remember it either. 6L P
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
9 P.
Alright. So they tried to make it more secure. There must have been issues with them.
Hopefully it allows for a more stable connection, which I see no way for
think
the
that's
code
also-
being longer
I
to
think it
allow for a
also
more
pertains
stable
to the fact
connection.
that we just connected really quick. So I suppose they did some like
Maybe they were having issues where people were connecting to other people's groups
Maybe-
unintentionally.
maybe due to the less amount of combinations, the game had to take longer to connect people up. Or something. Now
I
since
don't
it's
think
so
that really makes
specific-
sense, but radio.
Since it's so specific now, it can like easily hone in.
Or not.
For some reason, I feel like it makes.
I don't
that-
feel like
It's
it's that.
weird.
It is
Anyway.
weird.
Time for me to get back to the den, which
Yeah.
is over here.
Oh, that's interesting. My den's in the same location. That's
Yep.
different.
I
Normally things get kind of reset when I do this.
Nah, it doesn't seem. It actually doesn't seem.
It seemed like that the whole time playing this game.
It's probably because like your game didn't do the midnight reset yet.
What the
And
heck?
then
No.
when we union circled the midnight
Every
reset.
time I've done this, it
Oh,
is
no, no,
always
no,
giving
no.
this weird
No,
results.
when you connect to the internet, you got the new news, and it immediately reset all your
No, no.
bits.
When I connected to you, then things got changed and weirded out.
Oh, you can't connect. You're flying. Oh, now you can. It's interesting trying to use a Mew here. It's like, what the look at you, dynamic fella. Oh, I should have had Arceus. I should bring
Why?
I should have brought Arceus.
So you can get mugged
You can literally.
by a...
Arceus is literally designed to be tailored to do whatever
Oh
you want.
shoot, this is the wrong guy. Well, there goes the plan.
Well, I suppose this will be a test run.
No, it won't. You can't. I can't put up the weather.
Well, it'll be a test run so that I can see how well the Mew plus the light screen does.
I suppose.
He is a bit stronger than the Iron Jugulus, but like not like majorly.
And my bunny is a bit stronger than the Kyrax, but... Oh wow.
Probably not defensive.
No, not even close. Most of my Pokemon aren't even close.
Dialga. That Pokemon's really champion. Oh, Ooh, I took that. I hate it.
Really? Oh, I took it pretty well too. Almost as well as my Kyrax.
I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see if this SP defense is used. He probably used Draco here.
Whee! Ice Punch! Freeze, fool! That's right. Stay like that. I swear, if we win like this, it's gonna feel kind of weird.
Yeah, I got a frozen.
Car, I froze him.
As in, I got a turn where he was frozen.
Well, I think that would make sense. I mean, I froze him.
Well, there's 4 people here.
You think he gets a chance to break up per turn? I've punched him twice since he's been frozen, Car. He would have unthawed. If he doesn't unthaw right now, I disagree with you. I disagree completely. No, he's still frozen.
What I mean is that he has so much more chances to break.
I don't think so.
Daniel, I've been in terror raid battles where the dude used Giga Impact on me, and then used Giga Impact on me, and used Giga Impact on me. You know why? Because the charging turn was taken up by someone else. So he could just continuously attack.
I don't think moves like that get their cost.
And stuff like Outrage, where like he's just seemingly getting confused literally every turn because...
Dang it, the
there's so
first
many
time I use this move, I miss.
And as soon as he cures himself...
Okay, Car, it's time for us to die. Are you ready? This is where we die.
Alright.
Because he's put up his barrier, he's gonna relieve himself of debuffs, he's gonna nerf us, and then he's gonna And there's gonna... What's happening?
As our
So I'm gonna put a
our
defense...
light screen is still off for at least a number.
I'll put a defense buff up because he just ruined us. Like, my ability's not triggered, so my attack isn't triggered, so...
Better destinies than
Steel Beam! Am I gonna die? It's super effective now. It hurt, but I'm not dead. Oh, now he's purifying himself again. I'm gonna see if I can freeze him again.
I feel diddly squat.
Oh wait, why is he going first now? Well, I'm dead. There goes my terrestrialization.
I probably should have actually missed.
Well, Mew is tougher than a lot of the punks you've probably trained. By default, he has the natural aptitude to be that strong.
As I mentioned, like he's
We just tried to use Fire Blast on a large Pokemon. He seems to lack a brain, despite how large his head is.
But also, to be fair, I'm putting up the light.
Connor, he used Fire Blast on a water Pokemon. Did you say because he's a fire type? I swear, he gets too many critical hits. I hope you're doing damage, because I certainly am not. I will use a heal cheer. I'm not doing enough damage to be able to heal myself, so... I'm unsure.
Why did I... Oh, I got it. Yeah, no, our light screen is still up for another turn. He just murdered us. I'm using light speed.
I'll use a defense cheer, and then we'll run out of time. Oh, his barrier's broken. I just heard a sound effect that I don't think I've heard very much. That was interesting. No, it was like a sound effect for his barrier getting smashed, it sounded like, but not quite the same. It was like to signify that it had been broken, but it didn't show the animation yet. And then it did the whole thing for it, with the sound that's supposed to be for his barrier breaking. Wait, but he hasn't purified himself in a while. He's been poisoned. And Fire Blast again?
Yeah, so
It must be mandatory for him. It must be mandatory that he does that every now and then. Okay, now I'm actually able to hurt him, so I might be able to heal a bit.
That was my feet.
Earth Power! The wasted move in this case. Yeah, if we keep this up, we could actually catch up.
I feel like...
Do you have an attack cheer?
I just got burned. I have to use the food. I don't know what he tried to do. I think he probably tried to...
Attack cheer. Please, 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 please. Well, you're not using physical attacks, so it shouldn't matter. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. We're gonna get close and it's just not gonna happen. I don't like it. My attack didn't look like it got any stronger. Why is he operating as though he's got power points that he has to abide by, and now I'm burned. That's the end of it. Even though we've suddenly got even closer than I thought. He just stopped using any move that would be meaningful. And then I missed. You know what's amazing? If I had used my my Frostmoth, I think we would have just won. I think we got him like within like very... Oh shoot. It's letting me get one more turn for some reason. No way. I'm burned. The attack buff like did nothing for me. And he's got a defense buffer too. I've got 2 more turns, surprisingly.
I don't
No, I think not.
No. Even if I used Blizzard, it probably would have it.
If I didn't suddenly get obliterated when I went into my fairy terrestrialization, then he would have died very quickly.
Yeah, because he does have that stale beam.
Yeah, but why does it keep getting critical hits? It doesn't have a higher critical
That is
rate.
very crazy.
You know, it'd be amusing if we catch this one and it has like its item.
That'll be
It's like, oh, that's why it hurts so much. Doesn't explain why the fire blast does more.
I almost feel like I should probably be using the cleaner or whatever, the thing that makes the thing last longer instead of leftovers, despite the fact that the leftovers helping me survive and not die.
Well, you're gonna need that. You need to be able to survive.
The life do kind of makes do, unless he gets that
I
critical
feel like he
hit.
only nerfs us once.
You're kind of right. I want to put nasty claw in this, but
I'm gonna use my Kyrax this time.
the issue is I don't have the room for it.
Yeah, I will use my Kyrax this time.
You gonna set up snow or no? If you don't set up
No.
snow, I'm gonna give myself nasty. If you don't set up snow.
I'm not gonna set up snow.
I feel like you can just learn though. Yeah, yeah.
Like, I shouldn't really need any help, really. If I'm remembering correctly with how it was with my Kyrax.
Well, whenever I heal, I'll wait. Can he learn recover?
What,
If it-
Dialga?
No, Mia.
Oh yes, Mew can learn recover.
Yeah, I won't need life.
Or it should be able to.
I won't need life, dude. If you don't
If it
need
can't,
heal.
then Roost, which is the same thing in this case
Exactly.
because it's not a flying
Well,
type.
he doesn't learn it naturally. For some
Maybe
reason,
your
I
one's
thought
at
it-
level
yeah,
100.
He is level.
I don't know what's wrong with your Mew then. Does mine even have it? It should be able to have that.
If you brought one from a different game. Oh.
That wouldn't matter in this game. Somehow even my Mew does not have that, but it has Life Dew.
Yeah, life do seems to be maybe.
Plus that's useful for the whole team anyway.
It is. But if you don't necessarily need it, I could spec into healing myself.
Maybe he can't anymore, which is dumb. Why did my Kyrax start feeling like it just wasn't hitting hard enough? Is there anything I can do?
I just realized that Stab Tarot will be better than Ice Beam. Stab Tarot is exactly the same power as a super effective move, so it'll be better against his Terror Shield anyway. Why did I do that? I think he could already win my second by himself and I just use a team move. I'm not seeing.
I don't want to make him an Ice Terror type again, even though that would be a good idea. As it stands, this Grass Terror type just encourages him to blast me with fire more.
Would knockoff work? If he does have the item, he probably wouldn't.
I have enough to do it back and forth, I just don't like that notion.
Alrighty.
No,
I think I'm
I
ready to
mustn't compromise on that. One Swords Dance should be good enough. A second one will be wasted stats for the turn it takes to do it. So use it once, go up to 800 attack, and then what, do it again just to get like 999? suddenly the second one will end up being half as valuable.
Funny enough, this Mew is also the same way. If we did a double nasty plot, there would be some wasted stats.
It would not be as
Not
much.
as much, but there would still be.
In fact, it would be not even nearly as much. Or so it would feel anyway. That's truly bizarre. Stealth rock. Alright, here comes the first one. See, not even a quarter of my health. It only did 185 damage to me. Car, that was before. No, it couldn't have been.
I'm pretty sure I used my.
Then that's so weird. Then what happened the first turn the other time? No, because the other time it was the same. Okay, he's nerfed us. What a cheater. What if I turned and killed my ally? Can I buff myself that way? Because one stage up won't really be a bad idea. Okay, I'm gonna kill the guy who keeps intimidating him. It'll help me.
No, I mean like killing him.
I think something else killed him, and that's bugging me. Okay, it showed me kill him. That's so confusing. He died well before it showed me do anything, Car, on my screen. Like on my own screen. Oh, I can heal this way too. That's hilarious. This is like the best case scenario. It's really bad for him now. I've got full power. I'm not terror-sliced, so my attack is only so good. Oh shoot, I have to hurry. Okay, he's purified himself. What a cheater. Let's make him feel this.
I don't know. I don't know the right thing.
I'll survive.
I might not.
Oh, we're both terror-sliding. I'm going in for the kill. His barrier will be broken in this turn or the second. Well, he just missed with his steel beam. Yeah. If he doesn't break in the next turn, I'm assuming that I will have been the only one who hit him then. Oh, okay.
It will break it now.
Definitely.
Oh, wait. It's on.
Oh, crap. I can't counter that. Come on, Kyrax, why couldn't you learn, like, Sacred Sword? That would've been nice.
I'm gonna like
The Dialga's going first now. I should start using Avalanche. We got a critical hit. What a cheater. Stop, you punk. The bye-bye to your barrier. We will win this time. I think he's yet to nerf us, and he's paralyzed again because of our ally is great, you know?
Exactly.
Wait a minute, he's paralyzed. Avalanche won't do the trick.
Yeah, but this is.
Alright, Glacial Lance again.
How good is this nasty spotter?
Let's go crash. Problem is now I can miss like I just did. Fire Blast.
That
Wait.
meter was really rough.
So his Fire Blast did way less that time.
You're kind of probably nerfed.
His Fire Blast did way less that time than me, Fire.
I can't.
Oh, that time it did more.
I think I might be done.
Well, that's bad. I can't heal you this
Even
time.
if I life beam, I might not kill him
Then use
and our light screen's gone, so he's going to be above us.
Then
More damage.
perhaps put up the light screen.
I feel like light screen is one of the things that I needed, but I don't know if I should do that.
I would expect you would try to the actual like the cheering heal because you could get a full recovery.
Right. But it might be worth it.
So I'm expecting him to be dead in the next 2
And
turns.
it was worse than the light screen.
Crap, he's caught up.
If you caught up, that means it means I die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Critical hit too.
Draco Meteor because he's not very smart. Crap, a critical hit again? He's getting a lot of these. With his strongest move too, that time. One more turn, Connor, we win. All I do have to do is hit him one more time, as long as he doesn't get another 2 critical hits in a row. Without me moving. But what was he? He used his weakest move and no critical hit. Nice. So yeah, he only purified us once. That's the way to win against the Dialga. Time to find out about the Palkia. What do I catch? Oh no. I want to catch it in this. I didn't think about this in advance well enough. What?
I feel like I could use the beast ball.
What Dialgas do I have? Oh, I really want to catch it in this. I won't get another chance. A heavy ball.
Ah, that would be really cool, but I don't have it. I must concentrate. I think I'm going to go with the moon ball or the beast ball because he's got a lot of blue.
Timer ball spinning.
Right. Do I even have any on it? Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna catch him in the heavy ball. I swear, if this can actually fail. That would...
I feel like I want to do the beast ball. No. No, I feel like beast ball would be better for
How? Why? Because it looks like a net? Because it looks like a net? Trying to catch Palkia like it's a fish?
Spatial dimensions, wormholes, and all that jazz. Defying space. Time. There's defying space, man.
Alright, we got the Dialga.
I suppose, yeah, Dialga would be best put in a timer ball. I probably already have one in a timer ball.
I didn't
Because
think
it's
about
a kind
that.
of an obvious choice.
It's only level 75.
For a
It had telepathy.
Dark Den, that was really hard.
And its moves?
Fire
Blast, Earth Power, Steel Beam, and Draco Meteor. Didn't even have its signature move.
Does that mean it's going to be the same for Palkia? It's just going to Draco Meteor instead.
But that's a bad idea. It should have... Why doesn't it have its signature move?
That is weird. Given the fact that, just as I mentioned, it could end up just using Roar Time every turn on you because it recharges for the other people.
The same tactic will work for my Calyrex. In fact, it'll work better, I think, because the Palkia will not have Steel Beam.
Technically,
It will not have Fire Blast Pry either.
Technically, Mew should also work. At least all
Will
right.
work better. Though, what if we're wrong? What if the Palkia does have it's more likely to have a critical hit move?
No, the possibilities are.
Oh, I've started to
expanded.
started the thing.
Yeah. The thing is, fairy types are also in the game.
I've already started.
You bring out Fluttermane, for example.
Yeah,
Which is
but-
absolutely milk.
Oh yeah, well we don't really know until we fight it. So it's already the timer's already going, brother.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking. I mean, like,
We're gonna get this Palkia.
I could easily just go with a Mew, but I kind of wanted to
Well, I'm just
go
gonna
with
go.
something that would wreck him better.
I'm just gonna go with the Calyrex.
Well, yeah, you have an obvious choice.
I have many choices, but until we know exactly what this guy's gonna do, actually, none of them are really obvious.
Mine is barely suited to this. It feels like, even though how he's designed is almost as much to deal with.
Yours seemed pretty good.
I mean, like, I wouldn't have been able to win without you doing most of the damage.
Yes, I do believe I did probably over half its health
You
myself.
did probably over 80% of the damage you took.
I don't know if I'd claim that much of its health.
I feel like you did. I never dealt more than I did.
I have to remember the tactic of turning to my ally and whooping them so I can get more. Oh! Oh, that's fitting and cool to see.
I do really like how they have like a fitting music to it.
But the Dialga's one.
The trick room warps time.
Yeah,
warps the time
but when I hear trick room, I think to myself, room, space. It just.
He uses thunder.
Okay, that's really, really bad because it can paralyze us.
You're right. And he used rain dance so good.
You know what's good though? My Carax is once it becomes a grass type, he's not gonna want to use thunder if anything.
You're right. You're a nasty bot, I don't know how long.
Just gonna do this right from the get-go. It should be faster. Right? Oh, it switched to Hydro. Oh no! The rain.
Oh, it's not like that.
I was like, why is it doing Hydro Pump now?
That's actually pretty good. Give it thunder so that it double, and it immediately. It does it once.
Its defenses aren't as high as Dag. Yeah, as Dag
Yeah.
is. So it's gonna have a. Oh no! What if it's reversed? What if it nerfs us a whole bunch? I only smacked it once, now I have to buff again.
I'm near it. I'm at
Draco Meteor, here it comes. So it doesn't have a signature move is what I'm gonna say. Based on that alone. That did not do very much.
I'm very different. Like, this would be the time to try and show the player
You know it's a little bit
how
ironic
their,
feeling
how their,
though.
how their signature dragon move can shine with a terror.
You know it's really messed up though,
No,
Park.
they're like not.
They don't have their regular ability. Wait, did he just... What did he just do to me? That wasn't Fire Blast. It wasn't Focus Blast either though. It didn't look like Aura Sphere. Whatever it was, it didn't do very much. What did he do to me? He just shot me with something really weird looking. Well, I still have my buff, so I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna kill that guy over there. Alright, I'm just taking out the guy over there, don't mind me. Fire Blast, it was Fire Blast, I just saw it on your screen. So he's got a moveset that's similar to...
He's got pretty much the same thing except a water move and a thunder move
If you
instead of a ground move and a steel.
If you ignore his signature move, he has like a moveset that I gave my very first Palkia really long ago. I gave it Fire Blast, Hydro Pump, and Thunder, I think, at one point. Because I thought it was interesting, and it actually was pretty interesting. But you know what I didn't do? Give it Draco Meteor, because that was a dumb idea. This guy has fulfilled that dumb idea. Well, he's gonna need to try to survive, because now I'm ready.
Hydro Pump sucked.
His rain disappeared,
Yeah,
so...
exactly. Even
Like
when
now,
I-
we're just gonna win easily. I'm so glad the Palkia's in my game. I can grind this guy by myself, probably.
Me, I can't grind that Dialga.
Plus, I've grown to like Palkia quite a bit more in some ways than Dialga. I mean, back in the day, when I was rather young, I liked Palkia still quite a lot, but then I was like, I got miffed. Because every time I would encounter a Dialga, my Palkia would end up losing, even though now I know ways to probably make a Palkia win in such a case. Well, it'll go first unless your Palkia is slow, and the Dialga is scary fast, or using a Trick Room, assuming he can, well, he can't actually learn that, I don't know. I don't actually know if he can learn that. He might be able to now learn that. Back in the day, oh, wait a minute, well, I just saw the time up top, looked like it was going really fast for some reason. Just abruptly.
Does that mean I died?
No, you're still fine, I see you. It just looked like it was going way faster than it should ever go. Bye-bye, Palkia. Oh, one more turn? Okay, goodbye.
It was sweet. Made it look like ice.
Not on my screen. It looked like I just finished it.
Look like ice.
Sure,
It
Mew.
looked
Sure.
like it actually mattered, you know. Because I don't even think my light's being
Oh shoot! Again? I don't know what to catch it in.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm actually.
if there's
I am
any
considering
legendary
it.
that isn't a Ultra Beast, so we put in a base ball. Why not the Pokemon that
I kind of want to use my.
easily travel and traverse the Ultra Wormholes himself?
I kind of want to use my Master Ball.
Yeah, Master Ball also really fits because of all the purple and stuff.
I kind of want to use it, but I'm so miffed. I completely bloody well forgot.
Beast Ball time.
I'll have other opportunities to catch a Palkia and a Master Ball. I don't need to do so now. With this thought in mind, then what do I catch this one in?
What is it? I caught the one that saw the shield that I got.
I don't want to catch it in a quick ball, but I'm starting to think I will. Or I bet I don't have one in a luxury ball.
Another ability catch.
I like luxury ball. I'll catch it in a luxury ball.
And Dragon here.
The luxury ball is probably just my favorite of them. I wonder when that became the case. I think the Dusk Ball and Timer Ball were definitely two of my favorites back in the day, and I liked the Master Ball quite a lot. But at some point, the Luxury Ball just became my favorite. Nice.
Oh yeah. Still left with me. Both with Draco Meteor and Fire Blast. Like what?
The seeing Fire Blast on them both is a little obnoxious feeling.
Yeah, the Palkia I probably could even grind. I reckon the Fluttermane might be able to just do it. Like, it has nothing that's super effective.
I have 3 Palkias here. One's in the Pokeball from Pokemon Home. One's in a Premier Ball and one's in a Timer Ball.
Now time to reset my Mew back to what it was before.
I think it's fitting that I caught this Palkia in a sparkly place, and it's in a sparkly Pokeball.
Makes sense, yeah.
Now that we've dealt with the odd intruders in this land, we should start beating each other up. If you have time.
Yeah, so part of me is still just contemplating, like, how would I beat the Dialga by myself, you know?
Shoot, I don't even think the teams I had in mind are ready. Because what I had in mind was something like... this?
Isn't it funny how Chen Pao can never counter?
Is it?
Oh, it's weird. As a
I thought it was intriguing. You know what else I'm starting to think?
What?
How concerning how some of my buttons on my controller just abruptly stopped working.
That's not cool.
I couldn't switch my boxes. Oh, I can't again.
Cool at all.
You had a problem like this actually once, where you
Yeah,
couldn't do
yeah.
anything in the box.
I couldn't, like, yeah, I couldn't do anything at all. The game.
Oh, I can't even open my menu. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Goody! It's working again. Just trying to remember what the team I had in mind was exactly. If you were part of the team, then you weren't. Oh, you must have been the other member of the team. But you're not finished training. Let's go sort that out now. Okay, just EVs then.
Ooh, how would I beat that?
You should probably ready a strong team to fight
He
ridiculousness.
does have that fire blast. Practically none of the Paradox Pokemon. That's actually pretty good design to make it so that none of the Paradox Pokemon will work. No easy answers, so to speak.
Especially against the Dialga.
Well, that's what I'm mainly talking about. The Palkia, I mean, like, you can bring out a fairy type, and you instantly got a decent advantage.
I don't need the defenses that high. It's a little too high.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of nice that they gave it telepathy ability. I mean, like, the pressure, sure, would have made it technically harder, but...
It made it a lot harder, not simply just technically harder.
But, what is it? Having the telepathy is, nice when you catch it.
Versus
They're
pressure.
already so difficult anyway. The Dialga mainly. All of its ones are best aside from its HP somehow. Which is no good. How would you best this thing? Like, even if it decides to be funny with the moves that it uses sometimes, it's still something to behold.
Can we assume that its stats would be the same every time? Ah,
Yeah,
yes. Hit it with special attacks. Special attacks all the way. Yes.
The Ivies might not be the same, so it could potentially have worse of a different stat.
If its
I
IVs
suppose
weren't the same
good
every time, I would
example is the fact that this Palkia has only very good SP attack and pretty good defense.
If its IVs weren't the same every time, I would expect its nature to also be able to differ.
Interestingly enough, though, both of them have SP attack related nature. Maybe it's forced into an SP attack related nature for it to be more powerful.
This supports the notion of maybe its IVs are set to
It
me.
doesn't look. Why would the Palkia be only very good SP attack and only pretty good defense?
Just to make sure that
Dialga have no good HP
just to make sure things are a little balanced, and then Dialga's head has also been nerfed.
and best speed while it being nerfed? I don't think so.
Just to compensate.
I don't think so. I think it's just a bunch of.
It just needs to compensate.
The only thing that feels like an intelligent consistency is the fact that they don't have SP attack increasing.
What makes you think they were aiming for consistency?
What I'm mainly saying is that most of it seems inconsistent, but there might be a consistency.
I said, who said they were trying to aim for consistency, though?
I'm just looking to see if maybe there's a possibility.
Well, of course there's a possibility, but it doesn't seem like they are.
Well, there's
were
something
aiming
that-
for.
There's something that supports it right here, but there's also something that supports it right here as well. The IVs don't support
What?
it, while the natures do.
Well, I was trying to run into a pig anyway. I just didn't expect to almost run one over without seeing it.
The nature is better because he uses triples in his battle, and his speed is reduced by his nature.
He's just too good at speed, just to make sure.
But then it's got best, which I think the IVs are just whatever. While the nature might be sad. That's it. What I do know is that whatever I'm supposed to use against the Dialga, if I'm not if I by myself, oh boy, that's a difficult find.
The worst thing is that it keeps purifying itself over and over and over again.
Yeah. And then even if you try and buff yourself, usually your buffs once.
I can't just hinder it into the floor. But my Calyrex, with it buffing itself, with the knowledge that it seems to only nerf me once, I think my Calyrex can win. By
Yeah, it
itself,
looks like-
potentially.
It looks like
If only I had a move that allowed me to hit all my allies, like when I'm by myself, and kill them all, because then I wouldn't need to sword sense. I could just, in one turn, kill all my allies. It would be like using the sword stance, but up to the max value that my attack could go.
Draco Mew will probably actually I'll be like the worst player. Steel Beam is a close because 140 attacks. 150 power to me. I feel like Samurott would be a very decent I don't die choice. Aside from that. Oh yeah, Draco is practically guaranteed to not work. Because guess what? You would have to have a
Regidrago could be slower.
You would have to have a minimum.
You make it sound like Regidrago is really fast.
Well, this dude has 140 or whatever. 146. You would need both minimum IVs and nature debuff to get.
Connor, when they're in their Terror Raid battle state though, I don't know if those stats are like buffed.
I think the HP. I think everything else is.
Did I demand an explanation as to how a Pokemon that's level 75 with that kind of attack stat was able to do so much damage to someone that was so powerful as my Calyrex?
Steel Beam. Steel Beam stat is very powerful. Even against very strong. The fact that a tank can survive it at all is almost like a testament to how strong the tank is.
I mean, even without it being my Calyrex, just my Icy Horse alone is already really, really, really tough by itself.
Exactly.
I don't recall if it has 400 health, but it does have 300 of both defenses, I think, by itself.
This one isn't... My one isn't exactly fully trained.
What?
But
Why? It's level 99, I see it.
It has max IVs in a weird way. That makes it, it makes it but it doesn't have max. Very, quite something. That's probably why I should. Right now, music looks like it's fit. What's the... Actually, I don't know.
Just
Probably
ripe
just
to
a
wear a
decent-
salt vest.
But you can't recover if you do that. Are you trained? Yeah, I can train.
Well,
you
bad
very
thing that's not gonna line up the way I want it to. It's gonna get close, but then just not. could sacrifice health, but I don't want to do that. A different nature would be better for this.
Nasty
Settling on a
Palkia,
really,
not
really
great.
low special attack, I don't like that.
Just wouldn't be enough. It just wouldn't be. Not enough. My best look right now looks to be just Zamazenta. He'd just be able to tank the hit just well enough. Well, maybe his body press would be enough to save him. I feel like it wouldn't be more. I feel like it would need to be stronger.
Great, now it has more defense than I want it to have.
Actually, I should probably take this moment to grab the what is it? Grab the oh wait, while we're in a union circle, can't put in codes. No more.
We can exit the union circle if you need to.
I was just thinking of grabbing the mystery gifts now, but nah. Might as well just grab them
I
now.
was gonna say please do. I want to see if if we can even grab them anyways.
We should be able to grab them right now.
If you do so, I will do so too. Then, so let's just let's end this.
Oops, not by engineer. Oh, code so special. I took a picture of the codes. I'll get shiny on the Palkia first. Shiny bunny.
I will copy your code. You put in. I guess not, because you just removed it. Great. Now I don't flippin' know.
Oopsies, I failed it.
Oh, goody.
Oh, I can see right there. Shiny. Me. Buddy has two D's, right? Yeah, it does. Shiny Buddy. It's just Shiny Buddy.
Okay, let's see. Verifying.
It seems like it's working.
Searching for gifts.
There we go, shiny little card.
Shiny the carrier. Kind of odd how they chose a Shiny the Carrier. I don't actually like Shiny the Carrier as much.
That is pretty
I
cool.
find regular Lucario is nicer in my opinion.
Shiny Jack, a shiny Lucario.
I wonder what I'll train this one
That's
to do.
one less Pokemon to shiny.
Indeed.
Because at some point or another, I might have wanted a shiny Lucario, you know. It looks... Lucario's not so much. New Moon is coming. Okay, that's a long one. Battle Stadium is not what I wanted to do.
New... Move.
I think that's it right there. And Moon is coming.
Huh.
Let's see. Yep, it seems it's working. Mythical Pokemon Dark Guardian. Yeah, they even call them mythical Pokemon.
All legendaries to me. The difference is there are main legendaries and not main legendaries. And then there are the not legendaries, like the Paradox Pokemon.
You don't need to try and rev
But then I could say the same to you. If you call them a legendary in front of me, isn't that the same thing?
I feel like you go out of your way.
I figure we could just agree to disagree. A fact I thought we already had.
It just feels like you're trying to rub it in my face or something.
Well, I'm trying to recall if I was even saying it directly to you in the first place.
You wouldn't have said that.
I would have wanted to say that, whether you're there or not. I'm trying to figure out
I exist. That's probably
where'd it go. Did I just?
Go to your inventory, and if it's not, it's in your box. And that the closest to wherever you were currently in the box.
There it is. That panicked me. I was like, did I mess up somehow? So great. Now I have 2 dark eyes in this Pokeball.
In the cherish ball?
Yeah.
Well, it just means it's from an event.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this one.
I don't know, but I'm gonna do it. Just gonna do something.
Yes, I think I know exactly what I'll do indeed. And back to the training of this guy. He's almost done.
Now, what do you I mean, like, since it looks like my shinies are all, my shiny paradoxes are all,
We shall sample if they mean anything.
are all trained up.
I have a-
using just 1 or 2.
No, I have a bad feeling that as much as my team is strategically aligned in ways, it might still, I have a bad feeling it's not going to work the way I'm hoping.
I want to bring you though.
The way I'm training this Pokemon goes against the way I usually do things.
I suppose I'll bring them all. There's one more spot. I'll bring them in because I want to see if I can make them do something. So my team is kind of a bunch of birds. Sort of. A bunch of some.
I have a bad feeling about that.
Some good. We got some good, and then you got some maybe.
Oh no.
I suppose that's what I say, but it's situationally good, and others, I suppose, some might say, are just generally good.
How'd that
My
one
team,
fight
generally
take it that
speaking, would
high?
probably be pretty awesome or something.
Okay, now I need some of those flying guys. There's one of those bloody cottonweed Pokemon. Found you. I know I won't be able to get your special attack the way I want it to be. That's just too bad, I guess. Unless I'm wrong and somehow I'm able to get it to a more satisfying figure than I'm expecting. There. suppose before we actually start battling, I should probably start a new video. I want to finish this guy's training first, which is almost done. Just needs more special attack now. I could use all of them. That's surprising. I'll be ready shortly, I think. Then I will up that by 1. Whoops.
There we go.
Come on.
Yeah, shoot with the Palkia. I don't think it has any.
Why didn't that work?
It doesn't actually have any any way to utilize the gravity. If he had Earth power, at least he would have been able to make this point.
Yeah, it is kind of odd.
It's fitting for this,
So with the speed the Dialga has, he's not really making massive use of his,
Most of those who were brought to the table were faster than 140 speed, so it did work for him quite a bit, actually.
Okay, here's hoping I'll be able to get more special attack than I was expecting. Or starting to expect. Just these last few kills. Oh, shoot. The problem is, though, killing them isn't going to be necessarily very simple. it can keep going. That's interesting. While it's useful or beneficial that it can keep going, I kind of hope that it stops soon. But at the same time, I want to also keep going because that's like more stat. Yes. I don't know if they've actually removed it, which is a realization I didn't make before.
But if it is removed, I understand that.
I don't understand.
That it would be.
I see no reason to remove something.
That it would be just really over like no one would ever get it.
My first time playing the remake of Diamond and Pearl, I got one when grinding in the first area.
Guess what?
No one will ever be able to get that joy ever again.
Pokemon spawn differently in that game. This game, every Pokemon will almost certainly just fly by you because you can't tell
I disagree.
the difference. The likelihood that you're going to
I didn't like
Pokerus
zone in.
out of-
I didn't zone in on some Pokemon thinking you have Pokerus. I just happened to get it.
Every Pokemon you encounter, you actually encounter. And you're likely, unless you're annoyed with battling, you're likely not going to run away from it. So you're going to be potentially exposed to it. While in this game, not only do you tend to miss a lot more shinies, the likelihood of missing a Pokerus Pokemon is like 90% of the chances times a Pokerus Pokemon appears, you'll miss it.
Now what really bugged me.
Which means that you pretty much reduce the chances of finding a Pokerus Pokemon by like 90%.
If they didn't remove it, what bugged me is that like that means that they just prevented you from being able to bring it over.
What, trying to increase the value of Pokerus again?
I don't know with how rare it is.
The only thing they can think of is that they didn't want to hack Pokerus Pokemon getting Pokerus. Thusly, they made it so that you can only acquire from in-game. Meaning that you have to get that, that 10% of all Pokerus Pokemon that appeared encountered, which would be really so deeply rare. Because you can't even fight up every Pokemon that spawns. You just can't. No way. And unless you find a Pokemon, there's only auto battles with right in your mouth. And if auto battles don't work, you just can't fight everybody. Even if auto battles do work,
They could just increase the chances of it.
lots of Pokemon just tend to despawn even when you're trying to. Yeah, they could, but if they didn't, oh boy. People thought Pokerus was fair and they didn't see it. Now it really is like that. Because automatically the mode.
Even worse if it isn't there at all. Because you definitely would have seen it.
Was there. Perhaps tenfold.
I just hope that I do see it eventually. This will be faster.
If only.
Oh, it'll be so faster. Let's go something like that. What this? How much more can he go? Yeah, sorry this is taking a lot longer than I expected. A bit longer, more like when I think about it. But still longer. Longer indeed. I can still keep going. Hopefully I can get to 250. don't think so, though. That would be amusingly absurd. What the heck? Surely it's gonna have to stop sooner or later. The next 2 or 3. If it doesn't stop, I'll be even more surprised. Why did it stop already? Oh, whoops. No. Take this. Yeah, able to kill them now. That's very nice. Maybe it was just a Glamora that I wasn't able to kill like that. That's astonishing. Got to 240. No way is it gonna go any much further than that, though. Such remains yet to be seen. Really? It's gonna get annoyingly close, because I'm gonna be like, just like 5-ish stat points more. It will have landed on a point that could have been a lot more satisfying. Still rather weak, but it hasn't stopped yet. What? How? Okay. Here we go. To be fair, this is going to be easily one of my toughest Pokemon that I will have, though. And there it stops. It could have been less satisfying, but that'll do. With this, you are complete. Now to just give you the item and we're off and away. The team will be ready for the fight. Seems I'm still online.
Might as well. Unless we want to go put a thing back together.
Time to join a union circle.
I suppose we could do that, but we could also just do the single battle and put a link code.
No, I don't like the code.
We only have to put it in the links.
You may have a point.
4-1. Actually, you.
It's a wonder how they didn't increase this code and make it like
3,
really
2,
bloody
1.
long. Oh, you remembered.
Yeah, I do. It's not very hard.
Sooner or later, you're gonna match with someone else who's doing that same code because we're online.
Maybe.
Are you online?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I'm just gonna wait for you.
Just gonna save. think everyone's ready.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Single battle.
Yep. I mainly want to see how these buds do this.
Well, they're going to be going up against a candidate for one of my ultimate teams because they meet certain criteria that I've created. That team must align to
I feel
be.
like you will be unhappy with at least one of the members of this team.
We shall see.
At least one of these members.
Especially if it's that.
meet the criteria of your terminal.
Especially if one of those members happens to be the Dialga we fought. That's gonna be kind of like, what are you doing here?
That'll be funny. What? Candy him up and immediately supplement him until he's good. Give him bottle caps. It'd be like training a Pokemon. It would be training practically every detail.
Interesting indeed. You have a Mew. You have one of the Paradox Pokemon. You have a Mousehold for some reason.
Funny how nice. Funny how mice can do big damage. Rock fellas, huh?
Yes. No.
I should probably have done that. No, actually.
There's
you
one
notice
flaw
how-
with this
if you
connection.
notice how dangerous that could be, you probably would have left that. So maybe what I did was a good choice. Then that would mean it would be kind of like a funny one here. Oh.
Well, it's not a double battle, so the Mew I only have to be so concerned about. It can be threatening, yes, very much. But I don't expect anything too
It's hilarious.
alarming.
After thinking about it, I'm like, let's send that Vietnam. What do you know? We meet up together, huh? Not exactly the cross.
I wonder how you designed your Pheasantipity.
Oh no, I know exactly.
You have not a single clue.
No! It's the Samurott! Secretly! It's the Samurott behind the scenes. Oh.
Hi there.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't do that one move. 'Cause that would have been... Oh, so bad.
I think there's one aspect my team is missing that comes to mind. There's probably plenty, but if I really wanted to incorporate more, there are other things I'm lacking. It's just been tough to do so without compromising on other stuff. Interesting, the guy I just finished training would have been, oh, I forgot to partition this into a different video. Well, it's a bit late now. This
Wonder
one
how
battle,
fast
at the very
your
least,
is.
will be like this.
That'd be funny if I could do this. No way this one.
Hi there, how are you?
Wasn't expecting that at all. You sound like hyper voice out of nowhere. My little bot only has like one thing you can either do. I would switch out again to save his life or see if he faster.
Sure, Coffee Brian, go. Hey! Well, that's a problem. I actually thought you would be slower. You spec'd it all the way into speed. You wouldn't have outsped me otherwise. That's alarming. No, it needs to buff, otherwise it's useless.
You're right, but it also needs to be fast enough to go first, otherwise. Actually, you're right. Doesn't really need to go first, because if you can't live to turn to tidy up, then you lose. Well, funny, I didn't expect him to kill that way. Oh, I see what you've done. That's an interesting scenario.
You see what I've done?
Yeah, you already can see it.
Do you now?
SP attack, SP defense increase over time because he's gone. Smart.
All the while avoiding the type crossover.
Oh yeah, you better get this job.
Behold, the guy I just finished training.
That does
4 damage.
absolutely suck.
4 damage again. 4 damage again.
Sucks so bad.
4 damage. And
It's
4 more damage.
double
Well
resisted,
done.
Actually, it's quad resistant.
You did 4 damage 5 times. Brilliant.
Oh.
He is one of the toughest Pokemon I've trained, from my understanding.
This is getting very I don't know if it's true, but I heard something very interesting.
About?
Someone thought that Dialga used to be rough and what is it?
I don't like that
Monkey.
idea.
Monkey Dory or whatever. Monkey Dory used to be a monkey, and Pheasant used to be a pheasant before they wrapped around the toxic chains of them. Interesting concept to say.
This is a risky gamble.
Hoopa. Oh, no. That's not good at all. I'm actually quite scared. Oh, that's so hard.
You wouldn't happen to have any bug moves, would you? Good.
That's not what matters.
Good.
Your quad's super effective. And you almost certainly go first. Against this monster. I don't think anyone here likes speed. But I've never
Tick-tock.
trained one, so I
Gotta
don't
make
actually
your
know how
choice.
fast it is.
Let's
Okay.
hurry.
Oops, I swapped in just somebody back to them.
Good.
Actually, they might not be.
Pheasant Dippity. Can finish what I started. It
Did
looked-
a dark
when you attacked me, you did a physical attack. So yours is a physical attacker then. Pheasant Dippity.
The issue is I don't think anybody survives it.
I'm a bit concerned.
Not even you. You might.
I haven't been able to turn the tide of battle just yet.
Could I try that? Could I try that? Would that work? I'm so curious.
I wonder if his Mew actually does have to transform. I should keep that in mind if the Mew shows up.
I'm going to try it. I might as well. Go, slither away.
That is bad. That is very, very bad.
Yeah, he's good at it. Ah, if he decides to switch, he's got just the right switching. Oh, this is so bad. This is actually so bad.
How do you like it when my team actually manages to line up when they're not all the same type? I didn't have to make them all fire type to work as a team
Sucks so badly.
in
My only possible
strategic alignment.
I just gotta go all in, I suppose. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you switch. I lose it.
My, how troubling. He's going all in. I wonder what will happen.
Hey, this is like the exact counter for this. The complete. Oh, counter. Even if the threat has
Okay.
it's gonna be a counter.
This is gonna hurt. Wait,
Good thing I didn't choose a gun.
wait, why did you turn Elastigirl into Dragon? Quadruply resistant!
No, second. Yeah. Bug doesn't resist psychic, so he still would have been weak to a psychic move, but he might have been able to beat skill.
No,
So
that
I
will have one
terrorize
shot.
into Dragon.
That will have one shot the Hooper.
No, I'm talking about the. You are faster than Slither. You.
Who is?
You
Who is?
psychic. Move from ground. You're telling me he's that slow?
I mean, who can say? I mean, I don't know the exact stat of your guy. I imagine your guy's not very fast.
Oh, this sucks so badly. Where's the almost not express how badly this sucks? The only
Now
hope
then.
is this.
Yes, give me that free turn.
Well, I have to. Staying out there is a future.
I wonder if I should flee.
This was a very good counter.
Dang it, the weather just had to disappear now of all times.
I see why I don't.
This would be stronger, but I could miss. I wonder what you're gonna do.
This might be fun. You'll probably figure this funny or weird when you see it happen.
I have a bad feeling. What if he does what mine does?
I wonder what yours does. I can't remember.
Mine does stupid crap. Almost quite literally, it does stupid crap.
That's what we're about to see.
You better not do the same stupid thing, or otherwise this is gonna get really weird. I'm so glad I
We're
chose.
about to see.
Oh, that's so much nicer. It's only almost as annoying as what mine does.
Feel right back.
Then I happen to have swapped to just the right guy. I wonder, what move could you possibly have to throw off this?
I'm not sure what I'm doing with this, but
Oh. Well, we killed Pheasantipity, and even if we didn't, it isn't actually a flying Pokemon, meaning a ground move would still hit it out of the sky, question mark. So yeah, I do wonder what you're gonna do. But rock moves exist, so that's also a nice idea. This Pokemon of mine was also not 100% trained before entirely. Not complete, but now they're complete. Yes.
Funny enough, I feel like my mouse is the only mouse.
Wait, I think I completed this Pokemon. Shoot, what if I didn't? I don't remember naming it any of my videos with anything noting that I completed this one. So if I completed it, when? It should be complete. I'll have to look into that. Time's running out, brother.
Didn't know what to
Slitherwing, goody. I would like to... Oh, hi, you're sparkly. How's that weather and sandstorm getting you? That must have been the best I was able to manage. Yeah, I did complete you. But when? Okay. From this point, we do this. Okay. I think I'll be fine. Bye-bye. If he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do, then I'm in a bad situation here. This is rough. I wonder what its other move is.
Maybe you can start playing.
Get the feeling that disappears if I do this. But this feels like the best choice. Going to you risks you being just suddenly slain abruptly. But the risk remains with you. That did a lot of damage.
I did a very small amount. It was very. Oh yes. Oh, they're both gone. Crap. Wait, so let's see how strong.
Oh no. Why'd the bug bite do so much damage?
Oh, he was bulked up. Also, he's very strong.
Oh yeah, that's right, he had a buff. A buff on top of all that strength he already had.
So he's already a very strong buff. This one is the strongest Slither.
Well, at the very least I managed to get its buffs away. So you're gonna have to play with me then.
Hippo still sits in the back somewhere.
Yes! My Hippodon.
It makes me feel like I can't get rid of my mouse hole now, realizing that he's probably the only dude who can kill him in a single turn. Actually, I suppose a super power from this might be.
What, from full health? No.
I mean, like, that's like a whole stab extra. This is what you're kind of.
I feel like Okidagi also bulked up. That's two guys on the same team with bulk up. How annoying. Oh, not you again. think I see what he's plotting to do. That's really annoying.
I was a bit concerned for a moment, but I'm like, no.
What does ridiculous lunatic do the last time? He did something stupid. Bring on the pain, huh?
Whatever you do, you're gonna bring up the handle again? Are you? Are you really gonna? Let's see. Will you get poisoned, right?
Is that why he's got that? That's so annoying.
Yeah! It's priority, and it prevents you from doing anything. It gives him an actual chance for toxic chain to just trick him. I mean, like, it's
That's
almost,
a good
it's
choice.
It's almost a no-brainer.
I did not think of it.
Almost, I said. It isn't necessarily a no-brainer.
So much of a no-brain that it might, like, just not occur.
I'm curious if he kills
In some brains.
Apparently ground is resistant to poison.
Oh, my attack would have hurt even more to the other guy the other time.
Oh, because I did that. I did that last time. Didn't I?
Crap. The battle's gonna... I'm gonna lose the battle because of time? That is so annoying.
I feel like this is
Like, when that happens, I feel like I didn't really lose. I feel like something interrupted the match.
wait, what? Oh?
Dang it.
At least it's some leftovers is in my The fact that it actually activated though. The strategy's coming together.
No, the time's coming together. Because neither of us are gonna win. Well, you will, but... It's not gonna probably feel like that.
I feel like I could be between all my Pokemon. Oh no, let me guess. It's Raven and Man. Exactly. Tells me I should have used them. And wait and see how fast you are. Oops, wrong note.
That is so annoying.
That is
Before we battle again, I will partition it into the next video. Because I don't want this one to go on for like who knows how long. Though I don't know how much more battles you plan to give me in the first place, so the next video might be like weirdly short.
It is getting late, and I kind of want
Very
to
much.
sleep. I'm feeling tired.
So then, before I exit this, well, we won't exit this menu, I'm just gonna end it here. As usual, it's been me, Fuzz, and you'll see me again next time. Bye for now.